Hi, how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Today, we are on our bank alt, Trevopoli, and we will be bringing her to
Hello.
Ironforge today. So let's get to it. Decided to show you guys the bank alt run. We're going to put Frost Armor up. I just think Mage is the best for getting to Ironforge just because of Frost Armor. You get your armor increased by 30 and you may slow attackers. So we should survive without dying. Hopefully. And now we will be able to mail items to this character. And she will be selling everything. And making all the coin. Alright, so we gotta make sure we don't get hit by these trucks. Don't have a lot of health. We only have like 51 health. That's not too bad. Well, can't take too many hits. Hopefully we don't get dazed. We're almost out though. Yeah, it's not that bad at all. We're lucky though. We didn't get dazed once. Oh, there we go. We made it, guys. Made it through the Trog Cave. Now off to Ironforge we go. This is just going to help us out. I'm going to send like all of our mining ores that we get. Probably send all of the leathers as well. And we'll hop on this character from time to time, and I'll just show you guys how much gold we're making and also just what's going on with the character. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that, but I feel like showing you guys pretty much everything I'm doing on this character and on this server. Kind of want to make this mage sort of like the new flag carrier. If you guys don't know who flag carrier is, I made a druid back in 2019. And we played that character all the way up to Cataclysm. And since they seem to be resetting it all over again, it's going to be fun, you know, bringing the mage through vanilla and then into TBC and then I assume into Wrath of the Lich King as well.
Greetings.
But I didn't raid much on Flag Carrier and Vanilla. I plan on raiding with this mage though. Not this one, but the Travisine one. So we'll try to do as many raids as we can. We'll do Molten Core 100%. But it would be cool to do all of the classic raids with that character. And then we'll go into TBC. And the reason why I want to have a bank alt, not only just for stashing items that I don't have room for on my main, is there's this add-on called TradeSkillMaster. Right here. And the good thing is, if you have a bank alt, everything in your bags, you just, with TradeSkillMaster, you just dump it onto the auction house. And it only takes us like, I don't know, like a minute or two to dump a full bag's worth. Now doing that you can do that on your main as well, but the problem is there's items that you have in your bags on your main that you don't really want to put up on the auction house. For example, like your skinning knife and your pickaxe for skinning and mining. That was nice of that priest. Hooking us up with the power word fortitude. So if you just send it all to the bank alt just goes to the auction house, dumps it on to the auction house pretty damn quick. And then you just log right back onto your main. And then you always consistently have items up on the auction house that you're selling, and then you make a ton of coin that way. I use the basic profile that the add-on comes with. And the problem with that is you can only sell by stacks of 1. And the max is 5 of each item. So say we have like 20 light leather. It'll put up on the auction house 5 stacks of 1. So if I want to put up like a 20 stack of light leather, I would have to change the TradeSkillMaster profile. I don't know if we'll dive into that. If we run into that, I could just always look up how much a 20 stack is on the auction house and then just put it up manually. But for items that we're putting up quickly, that they'll only be in 5 stacks of 1 maximum. I'm gonna get rid of this apple and we'll vendor this refreshing spring water. Get 6 copper for that. Not bad. There's another Gnome Mage.
What can I do for you?
All right, there we go.
Be good.
We are ready to go, guys. And we got our mailbox right here, bank right here, and also the auction house right across from us. Ironforge is the best city to have a bank alt if you're on the Alliance side, and if you're on Horde side, I'd recommend making a Tauren and bringing that Tauren to Thunderbluff. Yeah, guys, we are done on this bank alt, and now we are going to switch over to our main mage, Travisine. We are back on the Travisine mage, guys. Let's sell a bit of junk that we got. We're going to get back into questing. And we are also going to head over to Ironforge today because I want to smelt some of this copper ore here, and we're going to send that over to our bank alt to hold on to. Also this rough stone as well. Probably the light leather too. And then I think we'll just try to sell the warrior pants ourselves on this character. See if we can sell it. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys are doing well today. We're going to go get some shimmer weed right now. Seem to be running out of a few quests here. We might have to go to the east and slay some trogs over there. And I think we're going to hit level 10 today, guys, which means we will unlock our talent tree. Let's borrow this guy. Let's get our buffs up. Actually, we'll slay this volume again. There we go. Nice. We got another bag, guys. The mage is getting pretty damn lucky. It's our third 6-slot bag we've got. Should probably stay in Dun Morogh until we get, you know, a 4 set of 6-slot bags. Oh, we're in trouble now. We have no mana. And we're getting chased down here. We should be okay. It's weird how we're faster than a wolf. Tons of copper ore around here. Yeah, I'm happy we got the bank alt rolling now. We're going to have to get some bags on that character. When we replace these fixed slaughters, we'll probably send that over to the bank alt. And I'm interested to see how much coin we make on that character. And another good thing about a bank alt, guys, if we're just like running around the world, but we don't want to go back to a town, major town, we can just go to a mailbox and just send it. Just dump all the stuff off. Now, as a mage, that's not that big of a deal. We don't really have any trouble getting back to town eventually because we will be able to teleport to all the major cities. But for now, it helps out quite a bit. Oh, here's a little bear cave here. Oh, we got some trolls up here. They supposedly drop shimmerweed. I remember there's like little crates that have it as well. Oh, these are casters, eh? So we'll just dump fireballs into them. I actually hit pretty hard with those lightning bolts. Alright, let's make some food and some water. And we'll see what Slash Silly says.
I had an idea for a device that you could put small pieces of bread in to cook. But in the end, I really didn't think there would be much of a market for it.
It's true, because you guys can just make it for nothing, right? Or mages can make it for nothing. I don't get the joke.
I think that last vendor shortchanged me. Oh, that was a bad one.
Mostly dad jokes from the gnomes, I guess. Uh-oh, we got caster on us here. You gonna heal? Oh, good, you can get fire on us. Think we can kill this guy? Is he gonna cast from here? No? Okay, good. Oh, can he hit us from here? No. Let's go, let's go. Yeah! Oh wow, they're both attacking us. This isn't good. We can deal with one lightning bolt being cast at us, but not two. It's too much damage. Let's see what other jokes they get.
I look bigger in those mirrors where things look bigger.
Mostly just short jokes.
I do hope to find some interesting gadgets around here. I do love tinkering with things. You know, I really wish I had a garden where I could put a couple of human statues.
That's probably the best one, because usually people put up, you know, gnome statues in their garden. Okay, so we'll poly one, and we'll deal with the other. Finish him off. Oh, we missed. That's not good. Let's bandage up here. And I'll poly him again. And we missed. We might have to run. I don't think we have enough mana to kill him. It's fine. Still chasing us? No. See what else they got.
I'd like to give a shout out to my boys in Gnome Mage. Keeping it real, Big T, Snoop Pup, and Little D's. Y'all are short, but you're real, baby.
What the heck was that? I didn't expect that.
I think that last vendor shortchanged me. Oh, that was a bad one.
A bunch of shimmery crates around there. Alright, let's pick up the shimmerweed. Oh, there's one right there. We gotta watch out. I think gnomes should be able to translate all the races' languages. Just because, you know, they're considered to be smart, right? They have the racial sour spell. Yo, do you want me to send you a couple bags? I have 3. That's sour. Is that Sour Mouse? I think that's him, right? Pretty sure it is. 6 slots. Yeah, I think this is Sour Mouse, guys. He has a YouTube channel. He, I think he streams WoW, and then he does, like, WoW videos as well. He was doing Let's Plays for a while. Pretty sure that's him. What level is he? It's level 19. Wow, he's flying. He can make 2 8 slots and another 6 slot. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, we'll take. Oh, awesome, dude. Yeah, I'll take some. Yeah, the bags would be awesome. I guess he's a tailorer. Yeah, shout out to Sour Mouse. Holding it down. This copper ore here. But yeah, those guys are flying, man. I guess they were playing together. I feel like I gotta catch up now. We'll try. But we're also playing hardcore, so it's probably they're playing hardcore as well, I think. I know Touch is. Yeah, we should have a bunch of people on the server, guys. If you're thinking about playing, just message me. Could get some groups going while we're leveling up. This probably won't be my only character on the server. I will be leveling an alt eventually. See what we'll level up here after the mage. It might be a warrior, but I've been leveling too many warriors lately. But I would level a warrior because they're just so awesome in vanilla. But I think we might switch it up and do something else. Maybe a warlock. That'd be kind of cool. I haven't really done like a classic vanilla playthrough with a warlock. I've done rogue on hardcore. We got to 60. Night elf rogue. I've done dwarf hunter. Torn druid.
You got my attention.
Do you have that shimmerweed? I almost have a batch of stout ready to brew, and I want to try throwing the weed in with this mixture.
Great! I can't wait to use these in some of my recipes. There's one in particular I think it'll work great in.
We'll take the back piece of souls for more. 53 copper.
I'd like my brother Wellard to try my new shimmer
level
stout.
10? Nice.
He's a mountaineer, stationed in the Southern Guard Tower, one of 2 towers on the border to Loch Modan.
Okay.
He may not be a brewer like the rest of us barley brews, but he loves his drinks and I know he'll like this one. Can you bring him this barrel of shimmer stout for me?
Alright, so we gotta bring a barrel of shimmer stout over there. Maybe we'll check out the Tundra McGrand stolen stash. Let's see the talents here. We can either go the arcane tree, fire tree, or frost tree. Check out all the abilities. Arcane subtlety reduces your target's resistance to all your spells by 5 and reduces the threat caused by your arcane spells by 20%. Arcane Focus reduces the chance that the opponent can resist your arcane spells by 2%. Improved Arcane Missiles gives you a 20% chance to avoid interruption caused by damage while channeling arcane missiles. We got some fire spells. Improved Fireball reduces the casting time of your fireball spell by 0.1 seconds. Impact gives your fire spells a 2% chance to stun the target for 2 seconds. And then for the Frost Tree, we got Frost Warding increases the armor and resistances given by your Frost and Ice armor spells by 15%. In addition, gives your Frost Ward a 10% chance to reflect frost spells and effects while active. So we can't get up this way. We might have to go around. Improved Frostbolt reduces the casting time of your Frostbolt by 0.1 seconds. And Elemental Precision reduces the chance that the opponent can resist your frost and fire spells by 2%. We're going to take that. Hit is always good, guys. So we should... Our hit is... Pretty much we're going to hit more with our Frostbolt and Fireball. Now, how the heck did we get up here? I honestly forget. I think it might be this way, but I'm not too sure. Let's go around here. See. We can find a way to scale this mountain. Right here might be it. Yeah, level 10, guys. We're getting there. But I think we might catch up. Who knows? We'll see. That'd be nice to. We'll see what happens. I didn't think everybody was so far ahead. But we'll catch up eventually, right? It stops at 60. That's when we'll 100% have caught up. Looks like somebody died here. Corpse of People's Champ. The People's Champ is down, guys. And there are 2 copper ores here. Let's go pick those up. I think there's a big Yeti in this cave. Pretty sure it's an elite. Yeah, Old Icebeard, level 11 elite. I wonder if we can kill that. I think that's the quest we get. We get a quest here to slay Icebeard. Maybe we'll make our way over to Stormwind after this. Do a couple of quests in Elwyn. Because we are getting close to that Hogger level. And we won't do these Trog quests. What this is for. Speak with Bink. If we can pick that up. Tundra McGann's stolen stash.
Had a month's worth of dried meat salted and locked away for the cold season. Kept it locked so the bears wouldn't get it. But while I was off hunting deer, that beast, Old Icebeard, made off with the meat locker. He won't be able to smash through that thorium, though. But I'll starve if I can't get my meats back. You seem a bit more stealthy than me. Perhaps you can retrieve my stash. I'll make it in and out of that cave fast enough for this bumbling of mine.
Alright, let's do this, guys. Let's see if we can handle taking down Old Icebeard. We don't have a wand, though, so we might not be able to do it. Alright, this is max range. Yeah, I don't know, man. This isn't gonna happen. I don't think we can do it, guys. Not without a wand. Well, I don't even think with a wand we could do it. Get me out. We are scared. Daunting growl. Strength reduced by 4. Agility reduced by 4. Well, we were able to get away. We can't kill that guy. Off to Iron Forge we go. We'll pick up this Speak with Bink quest. It's a quest where we have to go talk to somebody in Iron Forge, so we might as well pick that up. It's too bad we couldn't slay that elite. Maybe we'll come back in a level or two. I think even with the wand, we would get completely wrecked by that guy. But we tried, gave it a try. We could kite him to Karanos, and then hopefully the guards deal with him. That's something we could try.
I have the finest wires in the land.
Sell a little bit of junk here.
See you soon.
How are we doing on coin? 30 silver. I think at level 10 we've unlocked a few things too from the mage trainers, so let's go and see what we've unlocked.
Hey!
Conjure water. Nice, we got Conjure water. I think that was rank 2. Frost armor rank 2. And Frost Nova. Nice, so we'll be able to do a little bit of CC.
Off and away.
So yeah, let's pick up the Speak
Need
with Bink.
assistance? Adventurer!
quest.
Bink, my gnome colleague in Ironforge, sends word. She has a task that needs doing and won't rely on anyone but a mage to do it. Are you that mage adventurer? If so, then speak with Bink. She spends her time in the Hall of Mysteries in the Mystic Ward of Ironforge.
All right, off to Iron Forge we go, guys. We're going to do a little bit of smelting. To send some items over to sell. We'll probably try to sell these pants. I should have asked Sour Mouse for a wand. And mail's instant now, guys. So that means if he sent the bags over already, they might have already been sent. Forgot about that. It's like a new quality of life feature they added to Classic WoW. It's good that they did. What's this guy, Jor Priest? Give him some int. Yeah, I'm happy they did that. That means our bank character, or bank alt's going to get the loot we sent to him right away. So in previous versions of Classic, like in 2019, if I sent a bunch of items to my bank alt, I'd have to wait a couple hours actually before the bank alt would receive it. So now it's instant, so we'll be able to just hop over and put the items up on the auction house right away. Yeah, let's see if Sour Mouse sent the bags. Yeah, I think I mentioned this earlier. He has a YouTube channel. He recently made a pretty cool Classic WoW video just talking about the history of the game. Check it out, guys. If you're looking for some Classic WoW content. And then we could probably send some bags over. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the... So we get Frost Armor rank 2. So it increases armor by 110. An enemy strikes the caster, they may have their movement speed slowed by 30%, so that's the same. And the time between their attacks is increased by 25% for 5 seconds. That's the same as well. Only one type of armor spell can be active on the mage at any time. So the only upgrade we're getting here is the armor upgrade. It went from 30 to 110. Put that on. It also costs 50 more mana to cast a spell. We have Frost Nova now. Put that here. What that does, it blasts enemies near the caster for 19 to 21 frost damage and freezes them in place for up to 8 seconds. Damage caused may interrupt the effect. Yeah, so we didn't get anything yet. Maybe we'll get it soon. I was hoping that he would send it. He sent it so we could see if it was instant or not. Okay, so where do we go first, guys? I guess we'll head to the Great Forge. Or maybe we'll go to the Mystic Ward, actually, first. We'll do the Mage Quest. And I'll try some, we'll put up some items on the auction house today on the bank alt. I want to see if it's actually, the mail is actually instant at the moment. They're going to come out with dual spec 2 eventually. That's not out yet, so we'll be able to have two specializations going. We could switch from one to the other. Like we could go from playing, you know, a frost mage to a fire mage without having to change our talents.
Greetings. I'm a gnome mage trainer, and you're a mage. Oh, I can see you have promise. Yes, you do. But it takes more than promise to be a good mage. And if you're not a good mage, then you're a bad mage.
Oh, no.
And bad mages are part of the problem. Yes, they are. Oops, I'm getting ahead of things. Let's begin at the start. We mages do more than just waggle our fingers and make pretty sparks. We control magic, the base fabric of our world. And that takes great care and resolve. And knowledge. So much knowledge. One of my devices, the Mage-tastic Gizmonitor, collects and stores that knowledge in huge amounts, but it's lost. When we fled our home of Gnome Moroghh, I left it in a chest in one of our huts outside the city, and now the place is
We'll make a few of
crawling
these.
with leper gnomes. Please, adventurer, retrieve my Gizmonitor.
Alright, so what do we have to do for that quest? Oh damn, we have to go to get the Mage-tastic Gizmonitor. Okay. Can we do that in another place? Or maybe I should have picked up the Mage quest in Stormwind. We could do that as well. I'm pretty sure there's a quest. There would be a Mage quest there as well. Like, let me see if I canceled this. If I cancel the Mage-tastic Gizmonitor. And then we go to Iron Forge. Is there a Mage quest here? Yeah, Mirror Lake. I think that's the same one. So we'll pick up that when we go to Starlight.
You got my attention.
It would seem that my guards are becoming less discriminatory with petitioners. But what do you want? Make it quick.
Authority of the king! Has Magni taken complete leave of his senses? And that damnable Whitebeard taken matters into his own hands, has he? The Senate will not be pleased to hear about this, not one bit. What, are you still here? Go before I call the guards.
Yeah, well, let's check our skills here, guys. Okay, so we're going to try to get our mining up. We're going to smelt all this copper. I'm not too sure if I should edit this stuff out, guys. Like the mining process. But here's the great anvil. You actually craft the Hand of Ragnaros here. It's pretty epic. Probably the coolest anvil in the entire game. But I guess, should I show it or should I not show it? We're pretty much just going to smelt all this. I think if we have a long smelting process like this, I'll probably just cut these parts out. Because it's just like, you know, the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut it out. But some people I would assume they want to see the entire process. Not much change. I don't know. There's not much to be. I'm really missing much here, I don't think. Other than this, we're missing this concentration guy. Dwarf Paladin, he's crafting something here. Alright, there we go. We smelted a few copper bars. I wonder how much they're selling for. 94 silver for a 20 stack. Alright, so let's head over to our mailbox. I'm going to send some stuff over to our bank alt and we'll see if she picks it up or not. Recipe for beer bastard boar ribs. Yeah, we want to hold on to that. There we go, Travapoli. Keep that. Crag boar ribs. We'll hold on to those. It's all for cooking. I think that's it. Right? That's it? Pretty sure. I don't think there's anything else for us to send. There we go. I'm gonna sell these. These look ruined leather scraps.
No. Safe.
And then we'll head over here and sell the warrior pants. I could have sent that to the bank alt, but just in case it wasn't instant, I at least wanted to put something up on the auction house. Cheapest auction below minimum price. What are people selling these pants for? They're selling these warrior pants for $199. That's insane. The vendor, it's like almost at vendor price. Let's check out wands, guys. Bet you wands are pretty damn cheap. One between like level, I guess 9 to 20. Well, 9. I want to be able to use it right away, so I guess 9 and 10 once. We'll go down a little bit to like 7. The fire wand's up there. Level 7 wand for 484. We could also get a shadow wand for a little bit more, for 5 silver. And the difference is the fire wand does 8.7 damage per second and the shadow wand does 10.4. I think we'll take the shadow wand. So we'll buy that for 520. And we now have a wand, guys. And it looks like we couldn't sell the warrior pants. Well, we can. But is it worth it? I think we'll just hold on to them and wait for them to go up in price. I could just, yeah, we'll send that to the bank alt. Bank alt can hold on to it. There we go. Should have sent it the first time. Alright, so let's put this wand on, guys. And there we go. We got a wand. Which means we should have shoot. Put that here. And there we go. Conjure water rank 2 now. Nice. Put that here. So we'll be able to regen mana faster. And now we are going to hop on the bank alt, guys, and we'll see if the mail was instant or not. We are back on the bank alt.
Hello.
Here we are. Let's see if we got the items. We did. They're instant. How about that? That is awesome. And it looks like we're in a guild, guys. When I came on the server, some guy came up to me trying to get signatures for their guild. It looks like he got enough signatures. I don't even know what the guild's name is. Can't you check here? Guild message of the day. Welcome to Azeroth. Currently looking for officers. Message Kalak. I wonder what's going to happen with this guild. We'll stay in it for now. So I'm going to sell this light leather. I'm going to put all of our stuff that we got from mining in the bank. There we go. We'll put this in here for now until we can sell it. Actually, we'll hold on to it. And there we go.
Watch your back.
All right, here we go. Turn TSM on, go to auctioning. We're going to run a post scan. It's going to look at everything in our bags. And it looks like both of the items in our bags are below the minimum price. Which means you can still sell it for a profit, but it's pretty minimal. Let's see what it's at. Let's see if we can actually sell some of this stuff. Yeah, 95 copper for 85 for a 5-stack. Yeah, that's pretty cheap, man. You're getting like a 10 copper profit. That's not worth it. We'll just hold on to the light leather for now. Eventually it'll go up. But yeah, we couldn't sell anything on the auction house, guys. That's too bad.
I apologize profusely for any inconvenience
This
my
is the
murderous
slash silly here.
rampage may have caused.
We DC'd after we made our auctions, but we're back on the main mage. Just going to go over the loot that we got so far. We didn't get any other upgrades today. I think it was just the Shadow Wand. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. Next episode, we will be making our way to Stormwind. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.